Vice President Sara Duterte appears at the Senate only to snub the second day of her impeachment trial. The prosecution for the impeachment trial summons NBI agent John Mark Calilong as the trial's first witness. Trial presiding officer Cheese Escudero orders the return to the BIR of the box of tax records of Sara Duterte. China's Navy test fires a missile from a nuclear-powered submarine into the Pacific Ocean. And George Clooney will be honored in this year's Venice Film Festival. Vice President Sara Duterte appears at the Senate only to snub the second day of her impeachment trial. Duterte faces the media but takes no questions. Instead, she delivers a one-liner.
In this bloodbath and bludgeoning, I will be blooded but unbowed.
Her camp says she met and briefed her defense lawyers.
But she will not be attending the hearing or the scheduled hearing this afternoon. She has engagements din po kasi. That's why she's here in Manila. And she will have to proceed to her engagements after our meeting.
House Prosecutor Terry Ridon retorts, a bloodbath is not possible if the Vice President won't participate.
And that speaks to the level of respect that she has for the trial proceedings that we have today. Again, ang sabi niya ho kasi, I think she's here to support the defense panel, no? But hindi ho siya cheerleader nito pong impeachment proceedings po na ito. Siya po yung nasasakdal, siya po yung akusado.
This is not the first time Duterte refers to a bloodbath while skipping official proceedings. In 2025, Duterte said she was ready for the first impeachment trial, which she similarly said would be a bloodbath. The prosecution for Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment trial summons NBI agent John Mark Calilong as the trial's first witness. This as the prosecution covers the article of impeachment on grave threats when Duterte talked about having President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. and members of his family killed. In his opening statement, House Prosecutor Lawrence Defensor says of the assassination threat,
"Her words were neither accidental nor taken out of context. They were uttered publicly with the intention to be taken seriously."
During the hearing, defense lawyer Carlo Joaquin Narvasa makes a motion to exclude Calilong from the list of witnesses, but presiding officer Senator Cheese Escudero denies this. Calilong establishes he authenticated digital evidence, including videos of Duterte threatening Marcos in a November 23, 2024 Zoom conference.
Kapag pinatay ako, patayin mo si BBM, si Lisa Araneta, at si Martin Romualdez. No joke. No joke.
House Prosecutor Terry Ridon also says the prosecution takes exception to the defense's baseless comment that the witness is following a script. Meantime, the prosecution team asks the impeachment court to compel Duterte's Chief of Staff Zulaika Lopez to attend the trial next week. Impeachment trial presiding officer Senator Cheese Escudero orders the return of the box containing Vice President Sara Duterte's tax records to the Bureau of Internal Revenue.
The chair therefore orders that the BIR box, closed, sealed, and as it is received, be sent back to the BIR or the Bureau of Internal Revenue without prejudice to any action that the court may take if a motion will be filed by either party for the issuance of a subpoena, and we shall await action, if any, by the BIR Commissioner should that time come.
The Justice Panel of the House of Representatives first summoned Duterte's tax records in April during its clarificatory hearings on the impeachment complaint. Lawmakers later decided not to open the sealed BIR box over concerns it could violate the National Internal Revenue Code. During the impeachment pre-trial, House prosecutors sought to have the box opened, but the Senate Clerk of Court deferred action to allow the defense to comment. Duterte's lawyers later said they support opening the box if it is done in a closed-door session. The prosecution wants to scrutinize the Vice President's tax records to support its allegation of unexplained wealth. China's Navy test fires a missile from a nuclear-powered submarine into the Pacific Ocean Monday, July 6. China's official news outlet Xinhua says the missile was carrying a dummy warhead and was launched towards international waters. Xinhua did not specify the type of missile. But the U.S. State Department says it detected the launch of an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile from a submarine and that it landed in the South Pacific. The Pentagon says the suspected type of missile is capable of reaching the U.S. mainland from China's coastal waters. The move draws criticism from the US, Japan, Australia, New Zealand, and Taiwan. China gave short notice of the test firing. It coincided with Australia and the Pacific island nation Fiji signing a defense agreement. Hollywood star and filmmaker George Clooney will be honored with this year's Venice Film Festival Golden Lion for Lifetime Achievement Award. Clooney says in a statement, quote, "I've had so many extraordinary moments in Venice. This festival is, without question, my favorite, and to be given the Golden Lion is a tremendous honor. It also probably means I'm old, but I'll take it." He made his first appearance at the film festival with Out of Sight in 1998. Clooney's latest feature, Jay Kelly, premiered in Venice last year. He also joined Brad Pitt on the festival's red carpet for the world premiere of their movie Wolves in 2024. And that's today's wrap. I'm JC Gotinga. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. For more updates, download the wRap.